Hey dump truckers, I just wanted to get on here and wish you guys a happy Independence Day. I hope you're enjoying time with family and friends and maybe lighting off a few fireworks, hopefully safely. I did want to talk to you guys about something that really came to light in my last video, and I've gone over it before and I can continue to go over it. It's fine. It's fine. I know all about it. I understand you guys don't understand bridge laws. I get it. Here we have a solo dump truck, what most of the country calls a triaxle. It has 4 axles, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this, in Washington, this is what we call a 4-axle dump truck. Correct? We've got it. Here we go. I have the tape measure on the ground. It is exactly 20 feet from the center of the steer axle back to the center of the rear drive axle. Okay, so we got that 20 feet. I will now put up the chart on the screen so that you guys can see. All right, so by the chart here, you can see that it says 4 axles, 20 feet spread, 20-foot spread. It is good for 55,500 pounds. Okay, the box on my truck is 16 feet long. It would be massively overweight if you filled the entire thing all the way up with dirt. I understand that most people think of dump trucks as flat rate boxes. Just because it fits does not mean it ships, okay? We are not interested in running overloaded for any reason because there's literally no reason to. We get paid by the hour. That loader operator that was loading me in the last video, he fully understands that I'm not gonna run or continue running if he massively overloads me. I fully and completely understand that in most places in the country, you max out at 80,000 pounds. So a setup like mine doesn't make a whole lot of sense because you guys can take what you call a triaxle and you can put 80,000 pounds on this truck, which is, 25,000 pounds more than I can run on my truck legally. And like I said, there's no incentive to haul more dirt than I'm legal for. There's no reason to do it. I totally get, you're like, well, we get paid by the ton or we get paid by the load or whatever. And, I've chronicled a handful of the times I get paid by the ton, and it's not a common thing. It's just not something that I do on a regular basis. We've had a few comments of people talking about how I would make more money if I just lost the trailer and just went solo, which is actually really not true, especially because I joined the industry as a heavy highway hauler. I do heavy construction typically. The plat stuff that I do here and there is not a common thing for me, and I mostly am running truck and trailer. I very rarely am able to find work, not that I look for it because I don't even like it, but I very rarely am getting out solo, which is what we call running without your trailer. And being that there's very little work for solo trucks out there, I don't want to go compete for it. I'll do it. I definitely will do it. Especially if my trailer's down or, whatever, I will definitely go run solo. There's no reason to go try to join that market. Not for me anyway. For those of you that don't know what people are talking about or what I'm talking about here, I will go ahead and I will add a photo right here of me standing in my trailer box looking at my truck so you can get a kind of an angle of what they're talking about. But even in this instance, in this photo, one of the reasons why I was up there taking pictures is because I was so overloaded, at least in the trailer. The truck wasn't so bad, but the trailer, all 18 feet, they filled it up from the floor to the sideboards, and I was heavy, very heavy. And I took some photos, and then we had a chat on the ground because there's no reason for me to run overloaded. It's not safe, it's not legal. and I want to be 100% compliant so that I don't have any problems with any kind of DOT or local police. It's not worth it. All right, dump truckers. Well, thank you guys so much for subscribing. I think I hit 89,000 subs the other day. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. If you have not yet subscribed, please do. And I hope that explanation helps you guys, makes it so that you understand like why we do things the way that we do it out here. I understand every industry, every local construction industry is different, and the reason you do things a certain way, it all depends on the laws and regulations where you live. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.